The Madman on the Roof by Kikuchi-kan.
About the author of The Madman on the Roof. In the peaceful city of Takamatsu Takagawa Prefecture in Japan, Mr. Hiroshi Kikuchi, or mostly known by his pen name, Kikuchi, was born. This author was born on the 26th of December 1888. In the country of Japan, he is a well-known author, novelist, and a short story writer. He is famous for his contributions to Japanese literature and his influence in the customs and traditions through his writings. Moreover, the theme of his literary pieces mostly focuses on the issues in society, gender, money, and morals. Kikuchi had a very fruitful yet short-lived life, where he died on the 6th of March 1948 at the age of 59. Listed here are some of the literary works of Kikuchi.
The characters in the story. Katsushima Yoshitaru, a 24-year-old madman who likes climbing on the roof. Katsushima Sujiru, a 17-year-old high school student, younger brother who loves and understands the condition of Yoshitaru. Katsushima Gisuke, their father. Katsushima Oyoshi, their mother. Tosako, the neighbor who introduced the priestess. Kichihi, a 20-year-old manservant of the Katsushima family. Priestess, a 50-year-old woman who has a crafty face with deceitful rituals.
The theme of the story is the limited knowledge about mental condition or sanity. As what we can see from the story, all of the characters except for Suihiro believe that Yoshitaro is possessed by a monkey spirit, and the priestess even believed that he, Yoshitaro, is being possessed by a fox spirit. In this, it can be concluded that they saw psychological disorder as a form of possession or part of superstitious beliefs. This kind of belief or understanding is due to mainly to the reason of lack of education, as what Gisuke said to Suihiro, and also in the reason that Yoshitaro mentioned that he sees and talks with demons and gods.
Connect relevance of the traditional and cultural values in the present setting of Filipino society. The story's tradition and cultural values are somehow connected in the current setting of Filipino society because, as seen in the story, they believe in rituals and spirits who govern humans. But the truth is that the madman in the story has a psychological disorder. And in today's Filipino society, some people continue to believe in rituals and spirits, which we believe will not vanish because they are part of our culture and traditions.
Discussion.
Describe Yoshitaro. What are his mad behavior? Why others call him mad? Yoshitaro is a 24 years old and he has psychological disorder. Yoshitaro always wants to sit on the hot slate roof. He is very imaginative and he believes that he is possessed by demons. And if you touch him, the demon will tear you apart. That's the reason why others call him mad.
Yoshitaro's parents have different approach on how to deal with his psychological needs. His father was eager to have him cured for he believed that it will be best for him, but his mother appeared to have accepted the situation of his son. His mother, Ayoshi, have been very supportive on him. She never gets angry nor ashamed of him, unlike to his father. He always feels ashamed whenever Yoshitaro climbs to the roof and screams. It has become the reason why he accepted the offer of their neighbor about the priestess, which happened to be a swindler and doubted by his mother at the very beginning.
Comment on the priestess attitude. Would you consider it sensible and reasonable? The priestess attitude in the story is deceitful and arrogant. That is why I would not consider her actions as sensible and reasonable, because She is just doing her rituals for the sake of money. She is like a fraud who uses God Kumpira to act like a real priestess. Is Yoshiteru really mad? Or is he simply different from many men? Explain your idea of madness. I consider Yoshiteru to be mad. As far as the story or drama has portrayed his character, he is able to see and talk to demons and God, which truly is very much impossible. My own ideas of madness is a person being incapable of separating reality to fantasies or hallucinations, and also not being able to comprehend on what he is doing.
Lesson learned from the story The Madman on the Roof is to not be ashamed of your own kind or condition, especially if it doesn't harm other people. Instead, be thankful of what you have and the people who are there to love you. Don't mind others' opinion about you because it will not give good effect on you, and you are the one who truly knows yourself.
A quotation from Gerard Way states that being happy doesn't mean that everything is perfect. It means that you've decided to look beyond the imperfections. In relation with the theme of the story, it is better to be a madman who sees the beauty in things than a totally sane man who doesn't. The madman's happiness is very simple, just by climbing on high places to see the beauty of the sunset. Life is better when we focus on the good things than seeing imperfections, just like what the madman Yoshiko and his brother did in the story.